How the hell is it going? It is Rich. Welcome back to the studio. Let me just confirm that I'm live real quick. Hold on. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. So tonight we're working on Screentones. 1 second. Doing something a little different tonight. Normally I'm working traditionally, and tonight I'm working digitally. So let's see what we got going here. Ooh, no. Where is it? Okay. View the live. 1 second, uno momento. My light is going out in the back. Mm-hmm. 1 second. I think it's just dead. So hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, so when we working on this page, we did this page the other night on string, and I am going to add some screen tones. You guys voted on it in the channel community tab, which for some reason I'm new to it. I'm new to the social media stuff. I'm not particularly big on it either. I hate selling myself. I feel, I don't know, somehow like a very bad salesman. I don't know, like a snake oil salesman. But because I'm getting old, these are just readers. But yeah. So just so you guys know, I am now on Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. Let me see if I can find my link. Do. Here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat. If you guys feel obligated at all, because you're enjoying the content so much, go ahead and please consider donating $1. All right. Not a big deal. Or you can find me on Amazon. You can find my manga on Amazon. Should post. No, wait, actually, I think a link to that is already in the description below. So, with that said, I'm going to show you my screen. So, my manga is called Burst Code, and it's published on Amazon. And this is kind of what it looks like for the Kindle comic creator. So it kind of shows you what it looks like on a tablet. So this is the first page after the cover. So the covers you upload like separately. And this is my preview issue, issue 0. And I set up a panel layout so people can go through panel by panel. I don't think all the screen tones worked exactly because I worked on this on a different size. It was much bigger, then had to scale it down like this. The screen tones right back here. These got oddly plaid, which shouldn't happen. But I wasn't going to redo the whole page, so sorry. Issue 0 is a learning experience, but the next one will be better. And right over here under the desk, it got a little plaid-y. I don't think it's too big of a detractor. It wouldn't stop me from enjoying a manga or comic in this case. I have no idea what to call it, comic or manga, but so I call it both. But anyway, so this is what we're making it for. The size is 800 by 1280, so 800 pixels wide by 1280 tall. So I scanned in the page that we did the other night, and this is it. And I resized it for 800 by 1280. It gets a little cramped here, but I don't think people are going to be zooming in that much. But hopefully not, because I did it huge. So I'm seeing something on the screen, and it's like it's actually something sticky that I put on there. Not me, my kids. But I'm like, what the hell's that dot? It's not on the page, it's just like some crap on my screen. That's funny. Okay, let me go to my streamy thing and boop. So now you guys will only see clip. I can like my own stream. No, wait, nope, nope. Oh, it's cool. Pops up like that. All right, I didn't know that. Did not know that. All right, well, let's start working on this thing. It's been a while since I've done Screentones. So I actually, first thing I'm going to do is transform this a little bit. All right. So now we got rid of the blank spaces around the edges. I think that's good. All right, so I'll show you what I'm working with. This is a tiny Wacom. Don't know what it is. It's not a bamboo. It's something else. And thank you, Taylor. Taylor gifted it to me. She had it for a long time, for a few years, and never got around to using it. So it's practically new. Which is good compared to my other stuff. My other stuff is like 16 years old. And oh, let me see how this looks over here. Practically new. Oh, mute myself. Ooh, I can like my own video. Awesome. So, yeah, anyways, my new tablet. It's not like a fancy Cintiq. It's like you draw on it down here and you have to look up at the screen. But it is perfect for me because all I'm doing is Screentones. And it's just the one USB cord that plugs into the computer, way better than my Cintiq 12WX, which was like 16 years old. I couldn't even update for it anymore. It actually wouldn't even plug into my laptop because the plug it used was it. They don't use it anymore. I would have had to find like an adapter thingy for it. So I have this awesome cat water bottle. It's pretty cool. I'm not even a big cat guy, but it's pretty cool. So I'll use that. Let me set my color black. Let me just try to practice my screen tones a little bit because it's been a while. Been a while. Just start with this witch's hat. And they just call her Granny. And she has these healing powers. And yeah, so let's see what we can do here. Fill it in with the black and then tone it. Don't need all that. Whoa. Oh, I know what I did. Be there, fill it. No, wait. He was like, I'm not taking any advice from this guy. He doesn't know what he's doing. I don't need it. 85, maybe that. So I'm messing with the density and the frequency. I think 50 is going to be. Let's try 70. Yeah. Cool. Oh, what I do? It's Alt, Control. Oh yeah. That's right. I forgot it's set up like that. Let's go to my eraser. It's my soft eraser, so I can get some decent gradients there. Yeah, me likey. There we go. How the hell's it going tonight, guys? If you're new here, go and click that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, yada yada yada. Um, Let me see. Juggernaut Soda, do you have any tips for drawing skulls? Of course I do. Sideburns, how the hell's it going? Yeah, I got the face cam on today. Normally I just have like my icon up in the little corner, but I don't know. I don't know why I decided to do this. Ooh. Yeah, Soda, use your enemies. What's wrong with you? Come on. We shall drink from the skulls of our enemies. Um, yeah, so I can give some quick tips on skulls. Oh, yeah, so this is what my pages usually look like after screen tones. Just all kinds of screen tones all over the place. All over the place. This is my first project really using screen tones, but my hand's like resting on the board. Just do a new one. And a pencil. I don't usually use digital for drawing, so pardon me if it sucks. Sideburns been reading Full Metal Alchemist lately. Sorry, I have my phone down here so I can read the messages. Other than having them like pop up on my screen, it's bothersome. But been reading FMA lately. Art is pretty good, but has lighter moments. Not that it's bad to be humorous. No, I agree. I'm not big on the humor either. Um, Tends to be kind of, I don't know, manga humor tends to be like slapsticky I'm not a big fan of that. Um, but the skull from the side tends to be like a box and then a rectangle down. Um, just to give you some idea where things are, certain landmarks. It's like the eyes would be about there, so the top of the ear would be there, bottom of the ear would be like that, and the nose would be in that area. Skull tends to have this big hollow area here. Teeth, chin. Now the eye socket's pretty big. Um, Something like that. So yeah, the nose is weird because most of it is cartilage, so it actually kind of stops like that. It'll actually stop like that. Um, that would kind of all be shaded in, or not. You would actually kind of have like, if you want to make it real creepy, like the deepest part of the socket would be black, and then you'd define like this kind of cavernous kind of walls around the eye socket. But an important part to define is the area, the bridge, the eye bridge, right there around the eye, this cheekbone area, and how it has this. The skull has a flat side, basically right here, like that, and that entire area is basically hollow. So there's some tips for the skull. I sound younger though. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be like 35 next month, so I got my readers on. I don't usually need them, but when it comes to art and drawing and stuff, I've noticed I need more. I tried reading my wife's phone earlier. She was showing me something, and she was sitting next to me. Normally, it wouldn't be a problem. I'd be able to read it, but I couldn't read it today. I was like, "What? What is that?" Fuckable. And I'm not even saying that to be like ironic anymore. Like now, I genuinely feel old. It's not in like a funny way. Um, Not to be rude. I don't know how old anybody else is here, but yeah, 32 in 3 months. You're getting there, bud. Yep. We're all fucking getting old. You can't stop it. So just embrace it. So soda, I hope that helped you a little bit. Um, I can do more skulls later, but I kind of want to get back into screen tones here. Oh boy. So once you create, I'm going to show you over here, like right below my screen where my face is, you see the color wheel. Well, below that is like layers, and one of them isn't a normal layer. It just says fill, dots, and stuff. You can draw endlessly on that layer, any color. Like right now, I'm using orange, and it's going to be those dots and and that frequency and density. So like I'm going. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is this the wrong one? Nope, that's my family. I thought I sized this thing, and now it like went back. What the hell? You guys notice that? Didn't we size this thing? Mother. Crap. Like I already sized it. Alright. I think that's good, but now I gotta erase that shit. Alright. Yeah, I totally sized that, and then the sizing just it reshrank for some reason. Odd. Very odd. No. Juggernaut says, yes, it did. I think I just need more time working on skulls. Cool. Like I said, if that's something you want, I can totally do a video on skulls. They're like, it's just like a few rules, a few things. Like, so are you good at drawing faces and heads? Like, if it wasn't a skull, like a normal face with flesh and like a normal face, can you draw those fine? And it's just like understanding the skull under the face that the structure that you're having trouble with. I haven't seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I saw, you see clips of it, and it just looked like not my kind of thing. But I have seen the mangaka, the artist of the manga. I saw him work on a giant pinup, and that was pretty cool. Uh, but the anime looks a little gay, so now that's a bad thing. I, it's just not my thing, right? I was like, these guys look flamboyant. I just know it's not for me. Or maybe it is, and it just totally fools me with the style. But I don't think so. Let's. How's this meter eraser work? Not well. Okay. All right, it's easier to fill this whole area in and then go in and erase. Just want to get real precise. Yep, that looks awesome. Okay. What I want to do is figure out this background part real quick. So I'll go to that layer, use my nifty selection tool, just select all those. Select that too, select that too, select that, select that. Let's shoot a little lower. Okay. Now I'll take my brush and then I'll go into these areas. See, doesn't it look a little odd when it's the cross hatching on top of Screentones? Oh, look at that. Look at that right there. That little spot right there. Sideburns, what do you think of JoJo? Mm, that's not it. I like how Araki draws men, even if they are. Yeah, it gets ridiculous. Yeah, fair enough. I do like how he draws. A lot of his characters seem like, I don't know, too pretty, I guess we'll say. No, I think flamboyant pretty much nailed it. Yeah, they do seem flamboyant, but I do like his style, and he's very good. I don't know if you've seen this video of him drawing on YouTube, but it's amazing. It takes him days to do this giant pinup, but he's looking at a reference of like Greek statues, and he pulls out some really serious reference for his art. Um, yeah, Joe Turo is based off Clint Eastwood. No, nice. That's pretty cool. I would not have guessed Clint Eastwood as a reference for anything. Alrighty. And if you're new here, go and click that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I usually do traditional art, but today I scanned it and I'm doing screen tones. So everything manga and comics and the process of making all that stuff. All right, let's see here. Oh, wrong layer. All right, let's see. No, that looks ridiculous. Maybe that's what I should be messing with. I should leave it at 85 and then just mess with the density. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. All right. And that right about here it starts looking weird, but all right. All right, figured it out. Cool. Oh, missed some spots on the pillow right up here. All right. Should probably have like some music playing or something. Give me a sec, I'll figure it out. All right, you'll start hearing music in a little bit. There we go. Hmm. gonna add more screen tones on panel 1, but just want to get that major background tone in. Let's see. I'm just hoping my basement doesn't get flooded. Watch those tones when printing. I'd put 65 frequency at 300 dpi. Oh, what's up? How's it going, Roman? The tones when printing. 65. Let's see. It does look good. Okay. Let me change them all to 65 then. How do I do it? Okay. Yeah. So how'd you know 65? All right, they were all changed to 65. I think they all look good. Thank you. Thank you very much. Monster Arts, how the hell's it going? And if you guys are new here, go and click that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. I'm pretty sure all you guys are, but appreciate it a lot. Every little bit helps the channel. And let me just go back some here, show you guys Kindle. So what it kind of looks like when you publish on Kindle. Has like a display thing over here, shows you what it's going to look like on a Kindle tablet, Kindle Fire tablet. And this is Burst Code issue 0, already out on Amazon KDP. And Amazon KDP is just Amazon, the Kindle version, so it's digital. But yeah, so this is what I was looking at. I had to review like the dimensions and stuff before I started doing this. I didn't have time to do that the other day before I started streaming, but today I did. So let's go back over here and then take it back over. The thing behind me looked like a shadow person. Don't do that to me, Roman. Fucker. I don't watch enough creepy shit all day long. Yeah, it's just a shelf. Monster, already subscriber. Thank you very much, bud. Might not be great for screens, but at least your print comic won't end up looking like a carpet pattern. Good. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I love constructive criticism, and I will never say no to that stuff at all. Never going to get mad about. Never going to get mad about that shit. I'm from the military. I don't. I take criticism very well, especially if it's just critiquing. Appreciate it. Is that okay? I see some random dots on here. Shouldn't have done that. Brush. So some basic hotkeys that are pretty important for like streamlining your process and just making it quicker. Same with Clip Studio Paint and Photoshop. I don't know about other programs. Krita, I think it's called. Those three are basically the same, but if you use the Alt button when you're using a brush or a pencil, it switches to the eyedropper tool. Spacebar is the hand. Yeah. So if you push B, it will take you to a brush, or in this case, And flips you to paint, it rotates between the different brush tools. P is the pen or pencil. So yeah. Oh, and X will switch you from your background color to your foreground color. You can see it over on the color palette too. So it's going from white to that orange color. So yeah. Another pro tip, always have snacks nearby. Snacks and water. Or coffee. Mm-hmm. Don't really know what to do with this panel as far as screen tones go. Maybe just screen tones behind them. Like screen tones back there. And maybe I'll do something like that. Why not? Ooh, so quick. So quick. I'll probably do more, but initial pass, initial pass. I feel like I want to put screen tones on her staff. Oh. Oh shit. I missed the spot right there. In there, in there. No, wait. Damn, this is what happens when you get lost on layers, man. No, it's all deselected now. Shit. Alright, I want that area, and all these little gaps in here. Gaps in the chain. Oh, look at that, I missed that spot there. Gotta be careful sometimes. Oh, right up there. Fucker. Alright. I'm gonna go up there. Yeah, what's happening there? Alrighty. Alright, let me try this again. The last area. Boom, 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 boom. If you just hold shift, you can select more than one area. So that's just continually adding more places. Just hold shift and click. Alright, I think I got it all. Sorry, I'm like intensely focused on this. So snacks come in. Very important. Looks like there's some blue pencil there, or some like a blue line that showed up for some reason in the scan, and it's like it didn't select that random ass area. Very weird. All right, so we take the frequency to 65, density, I'll take down to 25. Sorry. All right, let's do this hat. Alrighty. Nope. Roman, yeah, I'm going for like a classic manga screen tone, just the black and white with like, and it's like dotted shading. So yeah, so it distinguishes mangas from regular comics that they are formatted in black and white. Yeah, pretty much. Monster Arts asks, manga or regular comics? Tough, tough. Roman likes both. Currently have a Marvel collection, not a bunch of mangas. Okay. I'm a Western comic lover. Tried some manga but couldn't connect with it. Same here. For a long time, I couldn't connect with manga. And then all of a sudden, one day I picked up. I had a buddy when I was in the Navy, and he was super into manga. So he just kept recommending stuff to me. I just don't get it. Why don't they do it in color? Why isn't it colored? He was like, I don't know. That's just not how they do it. They'll do like colored covers, but not interiors. I was like, that's weird, man. But then this was back in like 2010. I found out there was a manga about two high school boys teaming up to make a manga, and it was created by the guys who made Death Note, and it was actually just packed full of like really good manga information and had a good story. I was like, well, I've seen Death Note. Like, I loved anime, but didn't like manga as much. And I was like, well, I'll give this one a try. I went and picked it up, and something with that one just clicked for me. I was like, this is amazing. And I started noticing things I hadn't noticed before. Um, it was pretty useful. It gave you like a behind the scenes look at like what shonen or jump Shonen Jump looks at when publishing mangas and their competitions and stats, and they keep detailed analytics as to which mangas are the best. There's a reader survey, and the readers, they just return the survey. And it's like, I'm really liking this. And, they're selecting what their favorites are, they're ranking them and stuff. And that was interesting. But because I was kind of interested in that one already, I started noticing like the storytelling. And I was like, dude, I just freaked out. I thought there was somebody behind me. Dude, creeped me out for a second. But Bakuman is just about two high schoolers. And it's in black and white screen tones, but it's very dynamic storytelling. The entire thing's packed full of energy. All the art is energetic. I was like, some comic artists in America, can barely put energy into some of their drawings. I was like, this is crazy. My favorite artist in comics. I don't know, like currently working, I guess would feel like, I was a big fan of Brett Booth for a long time, and I still am. He's definitely one of my tops. Brett Booth, Jim Lee. I'm a big fan of the 90s Image guys. Oh, Kari Evans or Kari Andrews. Yeah, he's been doing some interviews lately too, and they're really interesting. I know I brought him. Hold on a sec. I'll show you. Kari Andrews did short run on Astonishing X-Men. Also did Spider-Man Reign, which was pretty controversial. I think they're making a second one. Todd McFarlane. Love Todd McFarlane. He his art doesn't register with me as much as like some of the other guys. I love listening to him talk about comics more than I actually like his art. And I don't know what it is that just didn't. I don't know. I don't know. He doesn't rank in my tops, like compared to the other Image guys, art wise. I love hearing him talk though. It's very smart. Spawn's cool. I love Spawn stuff. I know that he did like major stuff for Spider-Man. I don't know why. I thought it was all really kind of chaotic for some reason. Webs all over the place and how they were pulling. I don't know. In my kid brain, just didn't register. Like, that looks crazy. I have weird tastes though. I know I'm weird. I have weird tastes. Not that Jim Lee is weird taste, but it seems like everybody I talk to prefers McFarlane over Jim. Oh. Oh. When it comes to manga, you gotta look at Shiro Masamune, Ghost in the Shell. So he goes back and forth from colored to black and white. Um, but he's creating so much depth. There's so much energy. Like, look at this. Let me. Let's fucking kick. He's great at anatomy. Great at anatomy too. But yeah. I don't think I have any Todd McFarlane work actually. Dale Keown I have a shit ton of Dale. Dale Keown, Scott Campbell. Scott Campbell for sure. Right now, actually, I'm reading more manga than comics. I got Cyberfrog, Ethan Van Sciver. I got I'm reading a lot of My Hero Academia, actually. I'm not a big fan of the style, but the story has me intrigued. Yeah. For some reason, manga story, just, I don't know. I feel way more invested in manga and manga characters than I do American characters. And I think it has to do with the decompression of story. And that's really the biggest difference. I can say it's, the format or reading in the opposite direction or whatever. The biggest thing is the decompressed storytelling. Meaning they'll just stretch out, what American comics will do in 22 pages, they'll stretch out over 100. All right, and you can be like, well, that's going to take me longer to read it or something. It really doesn't. They fit far less words per page, less panels per page, and they stretch it out. They show more action, more movement, and when they do this, it gets you more invested in the story and the characters. The big emotional moments and moments of impact hit harder when they decompress the storytelling, whereas we just rely on a 2-page spread to hit with impact, or the page turn on a big event to hit with more impact. And these guys really stretch it out. I think that's probably it. Batman or Spider-Man? Quick joke. Who would win in a fight, Batman or Spider-Man? Go ahead, Monster. Who do you think, Batman or Spider-Man? It's kind of a trick question. Wolverine. Wolverine would win. That's right. Wolverine's the shit. When it comes down to Batman or Spider-Man, I don't know. Soundman. You guys ever see Bad in the Sun? They do like the live action superhero fights. Really good quality stuff. Most of their stuff's like a few years old now. They were doing like a con interview, and they were asking people who would win in a fight. It was like Superman or Wonder Woman, something like that. And there's some dude in a Batman costume, and they're like, who would win in a fight, Superman or Wonder Woman? He's like, Batman. And now it's like the running joke with me and my son. Whenever we ask a question like that, who would win in this and this, and it's like a third option. always the third option. Gets them every time. Yeah, I really don't know who I would pick between Batman or Spider-Man. Batman or Spider-Man lover, I guess. I own more Spider-Man comics, but that's because I'm a Marvel guy. I'm more Marvel than DC. You know, I would go Spider-Man. I'm more emotionally invested in Spider-Man. Batman might win in a fight. Might. Not even fully convinced of that. When a kid, you like Spider-Man, but as you grow, you start liking Batman because it's very different from others. You know, I think I went the opposite way. Maybe not. I don't know. Spider-Man's more relatable to me as an adult because he has those adult responsibilities, you know, money, wife, you know, and then the whole superhero thing on top of it. I don't know. He's more adult to me than Batman. Batman's very revenge kind of fantasy. Spider-Man's strength scale from 1 to 7 is a 5, not bad at all. 1 point shy from Juggernaut and Colossus. Fighting ability is in the 5s or 6s as well. I can't remember entirely. Yep. Yep. He has a lot of strength for somebody who's agile. Combine that speed, agility, and strength. And then he's got the Spidey sense. You know, I'm thinking maybe I should. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Hmm. Don't know about this part here. All right. I think that's better. Yeah, that's better. Can you make a tutorial on perspective? I have. I have already. I'm not super awesome at perspective. I wouldn't bust one out right now. But I've done a tutorial. I want to say if you look at my videos and look at the most popular, it's one of the most popular ones. And I include notes in there that I've gotten from Brian Stelfreeze and Jim Lee. Brian Stelfreeze was personally talking to me on one. Well, he's talking to the guy next to me, and I was there eavesdropping. But it's also one of my best videos that I've posted. I mean, quality-wise and knowledge-wise, not like, performance, like views, but the quality of content that I put into that and the effort I put into making it, it's one of my better ones. I would recommend that. I have a tip or trick in there on doing like square tiles, going back in the distance and knowing exactly how. It keeps freaking me out. You're right. It does look like some sort of shadow person behind me. But yeah, check out one. Ugh, can't talk tonight. Check out that perspective video. Awesome. I also just don't like drawing on the tablet. I'm gonna stop looking at this screen. It's creeping me out. If I tilt it this way. Oh, you know what? Oh no, that makes me smaller. Just leave it like that. It's creeping me out, man. Once you pointed it out, I had an issue. Didn't before. All right, I'll do some quick perspective here. I don't know. So like one point perspective is pretty simple. You just got like there's your vanishing point. Alright, so we got a little bit of something going on here. Some 1 point perspective. Um, I don't know, you can just practice drawing boxes, you know. So anything below this line is like you're looking down on it. Anything above it, you're looking up to it. I don't know. Not very good at teaching, honestly. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that because I hate teaching that stuff. Yeah, back in geometry class, buddy. We're gonna learn about the volume of the cube. Couldn't tell you anything about it. Can't tell you anything about that shit now. Oh, monsters from India. Awesome. Hmm. Gonna try something here. How does that look? I like panel 3 with the darker background. Before that, it just looked like he was blending right into the background. Got to increase the contrast, make it get harder on that. Nah, I think that part's fine as is. Now I actually don't like that part, so let's. Hmm. I think I actually did that. Yep, on the wrong layer. Here we go. Yeah, I've watched the Dark Knight trilogy. Love it. Best Batman stuff out there. The Dark Knight trilogy is my favorite of the Batman movies. I haven't watched the newest one with that Patterson guy, but I'm not going to. Just doesn't look good to me. And if you're new in the stream, go ahead and click that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Greatly appreciate it. I've probably watched like one Indian movie. Not completely through, but when I was younger, like 18, 19, I worked at a movie theater. And it was the only movie theater in the Tri-County area that showed Indian movies. So we had a pretty big Indian audience. Probably like once every 2 months when a new movie came out. It's crazy. Try something new on that panel. I'm trying something darker. More eraser. I'm thinking I might go even darker. Yeah. Sorry, can't seem to clear my throat. Oh. Yeah, like that. When will I do the next live stream? I live stream every Monday, and sometimes I do an extra one like this. They tend to be spontaneous whenever I can do it. My next live stream, that's going to be digital like this, Screentones and with a forward-facing camera. I'm not sure. All depends. If you guys really like this stuff and I get enough feedback saying yes, do more, then I will make an effort to do more Screentone digital live streams. But I prefer to do it traditionally. I'm a traditional kind of guy. I can't draw as well digitally as I can traditionally. Part of it is just this is my tablet. That's part of it. But I've had better tablets. I used to have a Cintiq, and even then I just struggled. It was a big struggle. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. I've got good progress on this page. I'm going to kind of sit on it a day, come back to it, and then I'll be able to see some of my mistakes more clearly and have a good idea of the direction I want to take the rest of the screen tones. And it's also getting really late, and I got to work tomorrow. So thank you all for joining me, and that's it. Thanks for joining me in the studio, guys. See you next time.